Hello everyone, good morning. I am so happy to be here and to talk about Guinea politics today because what I'm seeing in the road or our high street every day, it make me really upset about the politicians, what they are trying to do, you know, because they're not telling the truth to the people. They're just lying to them every day, and the people are dying in the street because of them. We are really sick of it. We want to change. Change for better, not change for worse, right? Because if you look at the picture, what they're saying and what they're doing is completely different. You told me that you want to change. Bring to the table to discuss about any situation for your country, but it's not to motivate the children, the young people, to come out, to protest in the street, and then many of them end up dying. If we kill all our children, what will left for us? What future hope we are trying to bring to ourselves? Because we cannot be our future. Our children has to be our future. But we have to lead them with the right word, with the right message. This ethnic situation is going on right now in Guinea because of the way the politicians are manipulating the system. It's absolutely wrong. If you love your country, let me tell you this. God will never choose someone who has no love for many. God will always choose someone who has a mind for many, not for few. If you truly love your country, you want to change your country, you will do whatever it takes to make peace. You will not call the children to come in the street, demonstrate, and end up died. I would like to say this to those politicians are manipulating the children. Their children are in Europe, America, everywhere, going to one of the best universities. They are learning. They have no problem. But with the innocent people living in Guinea, we have a problem because the message given to us, they want to change. They don't want to change. They're working for themselves. If you are working for yourself, God will never stand for you. If you stand for people, God will stand for you. Because He put you there to stand for people, for many, not for few. So brothers and sisters, trying to understand the politician manipulation, the way they are doing, the way they are trying to manipulate you. For me, I will do anything I mean, to change our country if I have the possibility, right? And I will not bring the confusion to the high street. I'll try to make peace. When we have a peace, we can do a lot of things. We can be strong. We can leave a better hope for our children's next generation. But when we don't have a peace, we cannot think straight. When we don't have a peace, we cannot do anything. When we don't have a peace, we cannot build up our futures. Brother and sister, please, trying to understand the world we are living. When you are together, people will be afraid of you because you are together. But when you are separate with confusion every day, people will get through to you and they will use you the way they want to use you. There is nothing you can do because simply we are not together. I really upset about those politicians trying to divide our country into pieces. No one of us has chosen to be a Guinean. We see ourselves as a Guinean. If you truly love that country, like in your heart, you will make peace. Brother and sister, we all went through something. As you have a serve in this country, you have to ask yourself the question, what did I do when I was serving this country? If you believe yourself, time you've been in the office, you did much as you can to help this country. You don't need to go for any election in this country, because simply that when you were there, you did well, and nobody can complain about that. So in that way, and God too looking at your job, because you've been given job responsibility, which is God put you in front of many. So he wants you to treat them fairly, not unfairly. Some today in Guinea, they're talking about the leaders. Those leaders, they were ministers in our country. What did they do for the young people? What did they left for our country as an impact? I would like to know. Somebody didn't make it when he was a minister. I don't think he will make it when he is a president. Forget about Fula, Madingo, Susu, all this rubbish is going on right now, because people has nothing to say, just Fula, Madingo, this and that. Forget it. Put your country first. If you put your country first, you will not choose any ethnic or tribe. You will just come in and do your job as God sent, as God put you in front of the people to be fair. But if you know your heart, you are not going to do that. God will not stand for you, my brothers and sisters. Let's stop lying each other, telling each other the truth. Love your country. If you love your country, you will love all Guinean citizens. If you are ethnic tribe, that means you don't love your country. Because if I love Guinea, I will use every tribe in the same way, because you are all from Guinea. Brother and sister, understand the politics. The politics in Africa is not for change. They never do for change the country. They do for themselves. In 1993, I was a big fan of Alpha. I assist all demonstration in the street, everywhere. But one thing I would like to say is, for me, I go for the change, right? I'll die for anything to make Guinea a better place. That will make Guinea a better place. If I have to die, I'll die for it. But I will not die for those politicians that are trying to lie and trying to manipulate our system. Brother and sister, thank you very much for listening to this video, and I hope you will like it. If anyone has any question about it, I'll be very happy to answer your question, and I am here for you now and forever. Anytime, anywhere you are willing to ask me a question, I am here for you. Thank you so much for listening to it, and I'll see you soon.